All right, I'm Kevin. We're actually going to be leaving in just a moment, but I wanted to say hi. We all love love. So that's what we're up to today. Robert and Kate Spear moved to Colorado because of his tuberculosis. He started out in politics and ended in politics. I mean, he died as mayor of Denver, and their love was described as being among the purest that was known in Denver. He was a hard man, but he treated her absolutely with unending tenderness. So, really one of the beautiful love stories in Denver. The Dowd house. Mr. and Mrs. Dowd remained in this house, and their daughter and son-in-law, the President and First Lady of the United States, would often come to Denver, and they would be in this house. Apparently, down in the basement, President Nixon would play a really mean piano, and they'd set up a great dance party. So this is our only connection to that wonderful love affair of Mamie and Dwight D. Eisenhower. So here on our right-hand side, folks, is the home of Margaret and J.J. Brown. Now, Margaret and J.J. did live in this house for many years until eventually they did separate. Later on, a reporter asked Margaret about her husband, and she described him as the greatest man in the world. She simply couldn't live with him. Later on, that same reporter during the interview said, "Well, ma'am, will you ever maybe marry someone else?" And she looked at him perplexedly and said, "Young man, I just told you he's the greatest man on the earth. Why on earth would I marry a lesser man?" Where Horace Tabor has started holding hands with Elizabeth. Now, having a mistress on the side, not necessarily a problem at the time, that's fine. But then Horace decided to do something shocking. He decided he was going to divorce the first wife and marry the second. Now that's shocking because Augusta is much admired by everyone. She's intelligent and hardworking, and certainly, as the song goes, stood by her man. So, while all of this is happening, the hotel that's passing around to you was the finest hotel in Denver at the time. Horace keeps his future bride in there so that he may go hold hands with her and then play backgammon. Because everyone likes a good game of backgammon, right? When they get married in Washington, D.C., supposedly, according to some of the scandal, the first marriage was not yet fully legally done. So he was accused of being a bigamist, but certainly it was in works, so it was in process. In the end, he didn't care. He's incredibly wealthy, so he's going to do whatever he wants.